Triangles. On a plane surface, consider any three non-collinear points. Non-collinear means they are not lying on a same straight line. Now, if we join these 3 points, then it forms a closed figure. This closed figure is called as triangle. If we observe this triangle, we can see that it has got three line segments. One is AB, then BC and CA. These three line segments are called as sides of a triangle. A is common for two line segments, that is AB and AC. Similarly, B and C are also common points for two different line segments. These are called as vertices for the triangle. Now, at these points, as two line segments have same common point, they form the angles also. So we have three angles. That is angle A. It can also be written as angle BAC, angle B, or it can also be written as angle ABC. Then angle C, which can also be written as angle ACB. Now, this particular triangle will have elements. Elements, or we can also call them as parts of a triangle. We usually tell there are six different elements for a triangle. Those are three sides and then three angles of a triangle. In a triangle, we can see that because of this particular figure, the plane has got divided into the interior part of the triangle and also the exterior part of the triangle. This particular interior of triangle ABC along with the triangle itself is called as a triangular region ABC. Now, when we take any points in the plane, they can either lie in the interior of the triangle or exterior of the triangle, or they may also lie on the triangle. Now, these triangles can be classified depending upon the type of angles. We know that angles are of different types like acute, obtuse, and right angle. In similar way, even triangles are classified depending upon the angles they make. In this particular figure, if we observe, all the angles are less than 90 degrees. Such a triangle is called as acute angled triangle. So, acute angled triangle is a triangle whose angles are acute. Now, if any one of these angles is equal to 90 degrees, it can be at any vertex, then such a triangle is known as right angled triangle. If any one of these angles is greater than 90 degrees, then that particular triangle is called as obtuse-angled triangle. In an obtuse-angled triangle, only one angle can be greater than 90 degrees. In a triangle, the sum of all angles will be equal to 180 degrees. We know that it has got three angles, say angle A, angle B, and angle C. Now, if we add all these angles, angle A plus angle B plus angle C, it will be equal to 180 degrees. Because of that, we can have only one obtuse angle in a triangle or only one right angle. Now, remaining two triangles in right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle will be acute only. Depending upon the length of sides, triangles are also classified into three different categories. When all sides are of different length, then it is called as scalene triangle. A triangle whose no two sides are equal is called a scalene triangle. If any two sides are of equal length, small dashes on these sides indicate that those two sides are equal in length. Here AB and AC both have got single dash on them, which means both are of equal length. And the third side BC has got two dashes on it, which means it is of a different length. So now this has got two sides. The two sides can be any. But in the given triangle, whatever we have taken here, AB and AC are equal. So, in that way, when two sides are equal, it is called as isosceles triangle. If all three sides are of equal length, Then we call it as equilateral triangle. In a triangle, when we consider any vertex, we will have an opposite side for this. Say for A, BC is the opposite side. So this side can also be written as side A. In this case, A has to be written in lower case. We can either tell this side as side BC or side A. In similar way, opposite to B, it is AC side, which can be written as small b. Opposite to C is AB, which can be written as small c. Now, this particular notation of sides is used while writing the formula for perimeter. But what is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but the length of the line we trace to form a triangle, which is nothing but sum of the length of three sides. So perimeter will be written as a plus b plus c, and this perimeter is also notated as 2s. Perimeter of a triangle 2s is nothing but a plus b plus c, where s is called as semi perimeter of triangle. Area of triangle. Area is nothing but the region enclosed within the sides of a triangle. When we know only sides of a triangle, in that case, we can use square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c as a formula to calculate area, where s stands for semi-perimeter, that is a plus b plus c by 2. This formula is also called as Heron's formula. Now, in case if we know the base and height of a triangle, we can calculate area by using half into base into perpendicular height. The base can be anything. In this particular figure, we have BC as base. So, height has to be calculated from vertex A to BC. They may give length of any of these sides. Along with that, perpendicular height from opposite vertex through that particular side will be given. So that has to be considered as height and the length of the given side as base, and we have to use this particular formula. For an equilateral triangle, area can be calculated as root 3 by 4 into a square, where a stands for measurement of the side. We know that in an equilateral triangle, all sides are of equal length. So we can use this formula here. If the given triangle is an isosceles triangle, in that case we have to use 1/4 of b into root of 4a square minus b square, where a stands for the measurement of equal sides, means any one of the equal sides, and b is the measurement of unequal side. If we draw a perpendicular from any vertex to its opposite side, that particular line is called as altitude. So altitude is nothing but perpendicular from the vertex to the opposite side. Now if we draw altitudes from all the three vertices, they meet at a point. This particular point is called as orthocenter, usually represented by O. When we draw a line from vertex to the midpoint of opposite side, it is called as median. If we draw medians from all the three vertices, they meet at a point, and this point is called as centroid, which is represented by letter G. In this video, we have covered basic information about triangles.